Femke Bol, 25 years old, Dutch. The fastest woman in the world over 400 meters indoors. She took that baton with Europe's best right beside her. One woman was going to break. It was not going to be Femke Bol. 9 years before she lit up Apeldoorn, Femke Bol was not on the track. She was standing beside it, scanning tickets. In 2016, a 16-year-old Bol volunteered at the European Athletics Championships in Amsterdam. She handed out accreditations at the entrance and sneaked away during her breaks to catch a few races. She stood in the crowd and felt the electricity of a major championship. She recalled the moment, "I was scanning the accreditation or the tickets of people. It was absolutely crazy. The crowd went absolutely crazy." She wanted to be out there one day. She had no idea how fast that day was coming. Bol was born on February 23, 2000 in Amersfoort, Netherlands. She started athletics at a local club as a young child, following her older brother onto the track. As a teenager, she burned through Dutch age group records and won her first national senior title at 19. At 21, she earned a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics in the 400 meters hurdles and ran a 48.97-second relay split in the women's 4x400 meter final, both in the same week. Between Tokyo 2021 and Paris 2024, Femke Bol did not develop gradually. She accelerated. At the 2022 European Athletics Championships in Munich, she did something no woman in history had done. She won the 400 meters hurdles, the flat 400 meters, and the 4x400 meter relay at the same championship. 3 events, 3 golds, 1 week. In February 2023, she ran 49.26 seconds in the 400 meters at the Dutch Indoor Championships, destroying the world indoor record, a mark that had stood since 1982. She then broke it again at the World Indoor Championships in Glasgow in March 2024, setting the current world record of 49.17 seconds. She holds the European record in the 400 meters hurdles at 50.95 seconds. She has consistently topped the World Athletics rankings points in the 400 meters hurdles from 2021 through 2026. She has been named European Athlete of the Year in 2022, 2023, and 2025. But the most terrifying thing about Femke Bol is not what she does running alone, it is what she does with a baton. In a relay race, the anchor runs last, with everything on the line. The best teams in the world save their best runner for that moment. And for years, on the biggest stages in the sport, the Netherlands have saved Femke Bol. She does not just run fast, she reads the race with the patience of a hunter. She tracks down runners in layers, building speed through the bend, releasing it down the straight when everyone else is fading. At the 2023 European Indoor Championships in Istanbul, Bol anchored the Dutch women to gold with a relay split of 49.58 seconds, the fastest split of the entire race. The Netherlands set a championship record of 3:25.66. Her love for those high-pressure moments is genuine. She once said of her favorite sessions, "I really enjoy every session, and mostly the lactic sessions, because you really clear your mind. The only thing you can think about is the pain and how you want to recover." At the 2023 World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Bol was anchoring the Dutch mixed 4x400 meter relay meters from the finish line when she stumbled and fell. The baton never crossed the line. Gold was gone. She was back on the track 2 days later. She won her first individual world championship gold in the 400 meters hurdles. Then she anchored the Dutch women's 4x400 meter relay team to gold on the final night, surging from behind to win, from the floor in Budapest to 2 world titles in 8 days. That was the moment the sport understood what Femke Bol actually was. August 3rd, 2024, the Stade de France, the mixed 4x400 meter relay final at the Paris Olympics. Femke Bol ran 47.93 seconds. She overtook Belgium, she overtook Great Britain, she closed down the United States. She crossed the line first. The Netherlands won Olympic gold in a European record of 3:07.43, from 4th to 1st, on the biggest stage in sport. In the last 47.93 seconds of a race, the Netherlands had no right to win. That anchor leg is already considered one of the greatest relay legs ever run. She did not just win gold, she changed what people thought was possible in a single lap. Her Paris medals included gold in the mixed relay, silver in the women's relay, and bronze in the individual 400 meters hurdles. 3 medals in 1 games. In early 2025, Bol made a decision that surprised people. She would not compete individually at any indoor event that season. No world record attempts, no individual glory, only relays. She had just come through the most intense Olympic cycle of her life, and she needed time. She explained her choice simply. The season was a chance to process everything and give herself space away from competing. But there was one event she was not going to miss. The 2025 European Athletics Indoor Championships were being held in Apeldoorn, Netherlands. Home soil, a Dutch crowd. 9 years after she watched from the sidelines of a major championship and dreamed about being out there, the championships were coming to her. She signed up for 2 relay events, the mixed 4x400 meter on March 6th and the women's 4x400 meter on March 9th. March 6th, 2025, the Omnisport Arena, Apeldoorn, the mixed 4x400 meter relay making its debut at the European Indoor Championships for the very first time. Bol was anchoring a Dutch quartet including Nick Smit, Evelien Salberg, and Tony van Diepen. It was also her first race of the entire 2025 season. First race back after months away. First competitive baton in hand since Paris. The Netherlands crossed the line in 3:15.63, a championship record and the fastest any national team had ever run the mixed 4x400 meter relay on a short track. Belgium took silver in 3:16.19. Great Britain claimed bronze in 3:16.49. Gold medal number 1 in Apeldoorn. The home crowd roared. "We are really committed to the event," Bol said afterward. "Being Olympic champions is something crazy, and we still don't quite understand it sometimes." March 9th, 2025. 3 days later. Same arena, same crowd. The women's 4x400 meter relay final. Dutch King Willem-Alexander watched from the stands. The Netherlands led through every leg. Lieke Klaver, fresh from winning the individual 400 meter gold, set the tone on the first leg. Nina Franke and Kathleen Peters held the advantage. Then the baton went to Bol. Great Britain's Amber Anning was right there with her, level, side by side. Into the final bend on home soil, 2 of the continent's best were running stride for stride, the home track deafening above them. This was where champions separate themselves. Bol shifted gears on the back straight, not in a sudden explosion, but in that layered building acceleration her rivals cannot answer. As NRC Handelsblad reported from inside the arena, Bol went into the last bend next to the British anchor runner. But then Bol, the fastest woman in the 400 meters indoors ever, pushed on and the gap grew bigger with every stride. Anning crossed the line more than half a second behind her. The Netherlands finished in 3:24.34, a championship and Dutch national record. Great Britain ran 3:24.89 for silver. Czech Republic took bronze. Anning was direct afterward. "I did my best. It's tough when you're up against Femke." Officials briefly disqualified the Netherlands over a disputed handover, but a video review quickly reinstated the win. The drama was real. The gold was earned. 2 golds in Apeldoorn. 2 anchor legs. 2 championships decided by the same woman. 9 years ago, Femke Bol scanned tickets outside a major championship and watched others become champions. On March 9th, 2025, inside the Omnisport Arena, she took a baton with Europe's best beside her and left them standing. She has won on every stage. The Olympics, the World Championships, the European Championships. She is the world record holder and the world's number 1 in the 400 meters hurdles. But what separates her from everyone else is what she does with that baton. From 4th place in Paris to 1st, level on the final bend in Apeldoorn to gone. She reads the race, builds, and hits a gear nobody on earth can answer. Femke Bol is the greatest relay closer in 4x400 meter history. Budapest proves it, Paris proves it. And in front of a home crowd that watched her grow from a volunteer into the defining athlete of her generation, she proved it one final time. The GOAT of the 4x400 meter close has a name. She is 25 years old, and she is only getting started.